Hello, it's a pleasure to be with you for my TBC Live broadcast. My name is Stephen Tyrone Tuffy. It's a pleasure to be with you again for a TBC known as the Billion Coin Live broadcast. And this is my 382 live broadcast today. Okay, I had a great broadcasters meeting today with some great leaders and great voice of TBC. Even Derek out of Cameron was there. And I did it 1/2 an hour before all the send buttons started. Okay, and that went very well. But we need more broadcasters at this broadcast meeting because y'all missed a treat. But for those who missed, I decided that I'm gonna go over the exact same thing that I went over in the broadcasters meeting. So if you're watching this, you're watching the broadcast meeting. I'm just gonna add what's going over the blog into this one. That's the only addition. Okay. First and foremost, you know what I got to do. I got to recognize the woman in my life that's so dear to me, my sweetheart, the love of my life, Merlene. She's in the live chat right now. I see you, dear. Thank you so much for supporting me like you always do, as well as two little ones that's always there, and that's Kayla and Caitlin. Caitlin we call Butterball, but she's there. I love all of them. Okay, now we have people in our chat room right now. Let me see if it's come up. Yeah, like it is here. And more people will probably come up, I'm sure. Yes, we got Musa. Musa was here, and Musa, I know you was at my Halima out of Philippines. I know that Noli brought all of you all in too. So y'all gonna hear this again if y'all don't mind, because y'all was at my broadcasters meeting. Okay. Now, okay, thank you all for the TBC community being here, particularly the Bangladesh community as well. And I hope that more people come in as many as possible to see this, because the subject matter I'm going to talk about is something that we all can relate to. But first, before I do that, we're going to go to the blog and let's go over a few things, okay? Okay. All right. Let's go back for a minute. Here, let's see here a minute. Okay, this was today. You know, all our send button meetings were today, and they went very well by the fact. And all these are, and this is a picture of all of our send button hosts that went over today. And I'm familiar with everyone here. Okay. And then just go over some information here. Okay. Well, this is the part, and this was our winner, Mr. Ace, from his first name is Ace from the Philippines, a young fellow that won the Bitcoin contest. I think he won 200. He won 200 grains of gold, which is equivalent to about $544 or so. And that's in the Philippines. That's $544 US dollars. You know, $544, as my Filipino wife Merlene knows, is that is worth a whole lot more than $544 in the Philippines. Okay. He talked about how he's getting the merchants involved. Okay, now I want to just go past all this because it went over in the send button meeting. But this talks about our wallets, because everybody, I got people messaging me about what's going on with the wallets, what's going on in the wallets, what's going on in the wallets. Well, why are people asking me? Read, people, read the blog. It's right here. It explains it to the T today. Okay. All right, and I'm gonna go over this, and I want people to listen to this closely and pass this on to your people. Okay. All right, here we go. It says, then this is from admin. The TBC wallet is going through a complete reset now that we have debugged it. I'm gonna read that again. The TBC wallet is going through a complete reset now that we have debugged it. We may be able to access, you said, we may be able to allow access to log into your TBC 009 wallets tomorrow, but without send buttons. The reset should be complete on Friday of this week, and once it is done, then we will turn on all the send buttons again And that's send buttons in your TBC wallets, folks. So everyone can do transactions again. So we're waiting. So I'm stopping. So we're waiting to Friday. Let's say by Friday, all the send buttons will be on and our TBC wallets. You'll be start doing transactions again. But please, people, please tell people obey the rules of your wallets and allow the amount you can send per day and per transaction. Okay? Keep on. So if you had a send button before, by Friday, you should have a send button again. When you log into your wallets tomorrow, don't be alarmed if the balance is zero. That just means we haven't finished resetting your wallet yet. It should show the correct balance by Friday when you will get your send button again. We hope the complete reset process goes smooth. We are sorry if this technical difficulty has been an inconvenience for you. Just remember that we are in the development stage of our technology, and technical challenges are simply a part of the development stage. The more funding we have, the faster we can develop our technology, and TBC community growth is the key to our success. Now listen this closely. This is from admin. I spent about $15,000 on this project and even contracted to a full staff developer come to assure our success in fixing this problem. This is another way that admin fees add up to pay for our progress. Keep the faith and make your best effort to do your part. Okay, folks? Admin spent $15,000 for them to fix this issue. You hear that, folks? $15,000 just to fix this, the debugging this and getting our admins, our TBC wallets back up running like it was, robust. And so for all the people who are asking, here's your answer right here. Okay? We need to wait. If you had a send button before in your wallets, you'll have them again by Friday, they're saying. Okay? All right. Okay, let me come out of this. Four-wheeler booking and Maruta van in India. This was another looked like someone booking a four-wheeler. Okay, and this is Mr. Pratam Kumar, one of his men in one of the men in India. Okay, great video. This is earned 6 months income in 1 week. Let me see what this is. Whose video is this? Oh, it's Darren's video. Okay. This is Darren's 303rd video. Okay. I'm going to just stop here. Great job, Darren. I'll go. I believe I was there. So if I wasn't there, I sure heard it. I shouldn't go back and see it, should I say. Okay. Oh, how many times have I talked about uniting? We need to focus on uniting TBC. This is a video here. Yes, I was going to say the Bangladesh community because I feel, well, actually, yes, this was the third video that this particular person in Bangladesh did. His third video, and you see, he have quite a few of his one of his sisters and one of his brothers in Bangladesh on his panel. Okay, and it's just talking about the admin fee increasing. This is I don't know if this is Mizanor or no, this is not Mizanor. This is another person's doing an actual talking about the increase here. Okay, and I'm sure a lot of us are familiar with it now. All right, I want to get to this. What I want to talk about today, folks. So I'm gonna come out of this screen share. Okay. Okay, folks, as we, and I have talked about this subject before, but I didn't have this diagram that I want to show you to go over, to just break it down, this subject down, okay? And I'm sure everything that I do over today, you're going to be familiar with it, okay? Listen closely, because this affects you in TBC as well as your entire life, meaning your job, your family, whatever, because a lot of us function in this manner. Okay, I'm going to share my screen again, and I'm going to show you something that we all are familiar with. Okay, let me come out of this log here. That's not what I want, but hold on just a moment. All right, here we go. All right. And the gist of this, the title for this presentation is a question. Are you in the comfort zone? Meaning, are you in the comfort zone as a TBC member? All right. You see a big circle, yellow circle here, but within this circle, you see other circles, correct? And look what the smallest circle is, folks. Look what the smallest circle is. It says comfort zone. And what do you feel? You feel safe and in control. But it's something outside that comfort zone, another circle. There is this fear zone that you have. This lack of self-confidence that you can't succeed going forth in your life, that you can't succeed in the billion coin, that you can't get out and talk to people, that you cannot get more people involved, that you cannot explain the steps, the 23 steps of the fast start system, that you cannot explain the rapid reward system, that you cannot explain now our 4 campaigns, the lack of self-confidence. And then you find yourself making excuses. Well, the admin didn't do this, the admin didn't do that. You see, we tend to do that a lot in the billion coin for people that's in that fear area, that fear area of their comfort zone. And what you end up doing, you start affecting, you're being affected, you allow yourself to be affected by others' opinions. How often have we heard all these trolls and naysayers about the billion coin as a scam and all these things, which is far from the truth. And you let it affect you, and then you start complaining. You know this exists. It has existed before already many times in the billion zone. All these people are in their fear zone of their comfort zone, folks. But if you want to go further in this whole learning process, now you enter in the next circle called the learning zone. The learning zone, where you deal with challenges and problems properly. Now, I know that my loved one, being an administrator at a major hospital, she deals with challenges and problems that her workers, her nurses, and other people have all through that hospital each and every day. But because she's been dealt with them over and over again, she can deal with them in a proper manner. You acquire new skills along the way in your journey of the billion coin on how you maybe approach someone on a one-to-one, maybe in a grocery store about TBC, knowing that there's a certain way you do that, okay? That was just an example. And by doing that, you extend your comfort zone out. You see my point? You extend it out. Now, the outer ring that's yellow in color is your growth zone. This is a major part of your comfort zone that we all should be at. Be willing to grow. You find purpose in what you're doing in life, and you find purpose in what you're doing in TBC. You may even live dreams that you want to have, places you want to go, things you want to do. Maybe you want to carry your family out on a vacation. You may want to go to an exotic island somewhere. You may want to travel the world and helping, guess what? People in poverty. That may be a dream for some of us. But guess what? That's what we're doing over in the Philippines, my wife and I. We're feeding the poor, particularly the children, clothing them, giving them medical services. But guess what? Along the way in your journey, TBC, you started setting new goals. You're setting new goals. This is all in the growth process of your comfort zone, called the growth zone. And this is something that you will always be able to do along the way. As your challenges come, you'll be able to conquer those objectives. You'll be able to conquer every objective that you set out to do. But you'll only do this in the growth zone of your comfort zone. Now, I hope all of you are getting what I'm saying here today. This is something that I know will show up on the blog, maybe before the day is even out. So I'm letting you know this, folks. I'm letting you know this. I have identified of this being one of the major things that hinder a lot of our members moving forward and getting people and moving and encouraging fast duplication and the process of getting people involved in the billion coin. This is one of the main reasons that we cannot move forward, because a lot of us haven't identified the attributes of what's keeping us moving forward. But today, folks, I identified them for you. Here it is. Analyze it. You can share this. This is on Murnings at our Facebook page under Tyrone Cuffees. It's on the timeline right now. This is what I'm looking. This is what you're seeing. You can share this. You can talk about this in your broadcast. This is something that every single broadcast should be going over today. This is something every single broadcaster should be going over in their broadcast, if not today, tomorrow, this week. Because I have identified one of the main reasons why why a lot of our members are not moving forward. Because they don't know they don't know what they're some people are too good for themselves. They don't realize what they're doing to themselves. They don't even realize they have a fear zone, a learning zone, and a growth zone within their comfort zone. See, when I looked at this, I was happy. You know why I was happy, folks? Because I knew I was out here. I know people like Darren Haywood, he's out here. I know people like my wife Merlin, she's out here. I know that people that's with this on this chat room, they're out here in the growth zone of their comfort zone. They don't find excuses for everything they do in their life or in their job. They don't let people's opinions affect them. Excuse me. They don't lack self-confidence. They deal with challenges and problems, acquire new skills, and extend their comfort zone out further. They find purpose in life. They set new goals. They live their dreams. They carry out those dreams to come to fruition. And they conquer objectives. So, folks, those that's going to watch this broadcast that I know will wind up in the blog, I hope, you know, for those that, I know it's going to be some out there that may not even look at the blog sometime. But they're just doing themselves an injustice. They're just not learning. They'll never be in the learning part of their comfort zone because they control within this one area, one circle, the safe area of their comfort zone. See, that's what they know they can control. Actually, they can control much more if they're just thin themselves out, but they're not willing to. See, most of our TBCNs are in this small zone here. Some of them are, no, I give them a benefit of doubt. I give them, they're in this gray area because they find excuses. They lack confidence in what they can achieve. They're not in this area. They're not in the learning zone. They're not willing to learn. And they're definitely not in the growth area. You see what I'm getting at, folks? I hope you get this. A lot of them are simply not there. They're in this one little small area, feeling safe and in control. And when someone questioned them, how you doing in the Billion Coin? How you doing other facets of your life? All they could do is find excuses. Well, I'm not getting paid that much well at my job, instead of finding solutions to make more money. Lack self-confidence. Oh, I just can't do that. That's just too hard. Instead of trying, putting one foot forward and try. And they listen to other people too much to affect their decisions. You see? They don't even get out of this gray area. A lot of them are stuck in this area, but they're stuck in this gray area. A lot of our TBCNs. Instead of following the systems in place in the blog, they find excuses and complain. They're not even here. The blog is designed to give you the learning you need and the growth you need in the Billion Coin. That's it, folks. I can't make it any more plainer than what you see. When I saw this, I said, how can I see this? I can pair this right with TBC. I said, this is excellent right here, because it pinpoints and zeroes right in to one of the main issues of the people in Billion Coin. And this is in other online businesses and other facets of our life. This can be used in anything in our life. You see, folks? And for those that came in later, when I stop this, please go back and listen to this one, because I know I'm hitting home with a lot of people today. I know I'm hitting home with a lot of people today. This is one of our main reasons of why we are not growing at the capacity we should be growing in the Billion Coin. There are too many people in their little old safe circle. Within the light gray to darker gray area. That's as far as they go. And guess what? That's the far as they go in their life. Because they're not willing to learn much here. They're not willing to grow here. Because see, this is your whole comfort zone. But this is this, you know what thing? If you're in this part right here, and this part, this part, this light area here, and this yellow area here, then you are really functioning at a great level in your life, and also functioning in the Billion Coin. You don't let the challenges, like Randy said, a lot of us need to be challenged to see what we really, we need to hit a wall. But see, the wall that most people hit is right here. In this gray area, they don't go nowhere beyond this wall, this circle wall. You see? I hope everybody understands what I'm talking about today. I couldn't be any plainer than I'm being today to you. If you really want to be a great TBCN, like a lot of us are, that's in this chat room, and yours truly talking, then you need to be learning as much as you can so you can be where we are in the growth zone. See, I understand everything in our blog. And everything in our blog, I understand it. And that's why I'm in here. I can see the vision that admin is providing for us for the Billion Coin. I can see where we're going to be when we had 1 billion members. I let people know something today that I found out. That they've already been testing using blockchain technology for the voice of from divorce from cell phone to cell phone. It's never been done before, but they've been tested. They tested about a year ago. I was watching a video of another online business that deals with gold, and it's connected to gold. Woo! I'm not gonna get into that one. That's a whole nother thing. But I found out some great information today about how cell phones could be used around the world. And everybody's talking about 5G and all this. And they might even have to even use 5G. This could be even faster than 5G. But anyway, folks, all I got to say to you is this. See, when you're in a growth zone, you're open to other ideas. You're open to other things in life. You're open to things that our admin has for us. Okay? So let me come out of this, folks. Okay. You saw it. Now I'm going to ask you, are you in a comfort zone? Of course, folks, what I'm trying to say to you, all of us in a comfort zone. But are you in, what part of the comfort zone are you in, as you saw today? Some of them may shock some of you out here. You may be still stuck in that gray area. A lot of them are. A lot of people are in the billion coin, still stuck in that gray area of the comfort zone. They're not in the learning. They're not in the learning level. They're not in the learning zone, and they're not at the growth zone. So, folks, let us learn as much as we can in billion coins so we can get to that growth area, so we can move forward like we should. See, it can't be just a few of us. It has to be many of us. Because if just many of us got two each and two each and two each, we'll be at a billion in no time. Two seems like small, doesn't it? But if many people are doing it, and they're teaching their people to do the same thing over and over again, that's how we'll get to, that's how we're encouraging fast duplication, folks. Okay? All right, folks. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you for Merlene for being here so much. Thank you for everyone here. My little ones, Kayla and Caitlin, thank you so much for being here. Thank you all from the Philippines and Bangladesh and New Zealand. Just all around the world, people are coming in today. Thank you so much for all that showed up today, because I want as many as possible today come to this live broadcast. Folks, I know for a fact that admin will agree with me on this one. I know admin agrees with me on this one particular broadcast for sure today. Probably everyone in tech support probably believe this one. When I saw it for the first time, I said, "Whoa!" It hit me like boom, like that. I said, all I could think of was TBC, people in TBC, people in TBC. That's all I could think about. That's not moving. See, this Bitcoin bounty is just an incentive for you to grow our community. That's the main incentive. Y'all think that is just another way for us to make money. Yes, that is. That is true. But the number one reason is for us to grow. That's why admin keep putting these things out, folks. Have y'all got it yet? It is for us to grow our community. This was all this for. Okay? I told you to keep TBC simple. I see every little thing admin does and what effect it has on, what effect it's supposed to have on everybody. But it don't always have the effect that it should. Not because of admin shortcomings, because of the people that will not follow what's in the blog. They're stuck in that gray area of the comfort zone, that gray circle of the comfort zone, where they make excuses. They listen to many other people's opinions. Can't get there like that, folks. You're wasting too much energy in that gray area. You got to be in that learning and growth zones. You see? You got to be there. You got to be there like Darren and I. How do you think Darren and I and some of the Bangladesh community are on the blog each and every day? How do you think we got to do that? Admin sees what we see. We see what TBC sees. Admin understands and agree with what we're saying in our broadcast. Admin sees it, folks. And that's one of the reasons why I'm the host of the broadcast. Randy asked me to do this a long time ago. He said, you've done more broadcasts than anyone in the Billion Coin. And you have really been sharp. You've learned so much. And admin agrees with you and the things you are saying. See, I know admin agrees with me. I know that personally, folks. So you got to understand. Now, I'm not saying I've seen admin, okay? I'm not saying that. But just trust me when I say I know for a fact that admin agrees with a lot of things I say in my broadcast. I'm just in it to win it, folks. Are you in it to win it? Are you out of that little area of that safe comfort zone or that gray area where you let other things affect you or people say? Can't move in any facet of your life staying in those particular areas of comfort zone. Okay? All right. Thank you all for being here. This has been nice having everybody here. Thank you so much for everyone being here. For those that came in later, when it stops, please replay it because you'll really learn something here. Because a lot of you probably never seen what y'all saw today. It was by design to show you something that I do every now and then. I show you a diagram that can be used as it pertains to TBC. And this today can definitely be pertaining to the Billion Coin. Okay? All right, folks. Thank you all for being here. It's been a pleasure to have you again today. I will be back tomorrow. Y'all have a great day. Peace, everybody.